In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up a webhook in N8n. Webhooks are crucial for automation, allowing real-time data sharing between applications. Let's get started with this quick guide. First off, we'll open N8n, which is our automation platform, and kick things off by creating a new workflow. Workflows in N8n are where all the magic happens, connecting various nodes to automate tasks and processes. Once we have our blank canvas of a workflow, the first node you'll want to add is called a webhook node. This node will effectively serve as our entry point, capturing data sent to it from an external service. Think of it as tapping into the flow of information that you can then manipulate and pass around within your workflow. Now, once the webhook node is added, you'll need to make a crucial decision about the HTTP method your webhook will use. There are several to choose from, including GET, POST, and others. The choice here depends on what kind of request the service sending data is making. In general, POST is often used for this. Following that, you're given the option to edit the path of your webhook. The path is essentially a customizable endpoint within N8n that denotes where incoming data is directed. You can keep it as the default if it fits your needs, or you can tweak it to something more specific or easier to remember. Next, we need to determine the authentication type for our webhook. Depending on how secure you want this interaction to be, you can opt to go with a basic type or something more advanced. Also, set how you'd like to respond to the requests. This setup can ensure that the data transfer remains secure and seamless. After these configurations, you'll see a test URL displayed in the node. This is the endpoint where you'll be sending data to test your workflow, so take note of it and copy it down. To test the webhook, you can use tools like Postman or even a plain browser to send a request to this URL. Watching how the workflow responds to this test will ensure that everything is set up correctly. Once you've confirmed your webhook is capturing data properly, it's time to add another node. Select the Respond to Webhook node. This node will define how your workflow will end and what kind of response it sends back after processing the incoming data. You can specify the response within this node by using the drop-down menu to match your preferences or the requirements laid out by the service you are interacting with. With these key components in place, you're ready to expand your workflow. This might involve adding additional nodes that process the incoming data, perhaps integrating it with other applications or services you use. After you've built out everything, you're ready to activate the workflow. At this point, N8n will provide you with a production URL. Note that this URL is different from the test URL, and it is the one intended for live data operations in your workflow. There you have it. Your webhook is up and running, efficiently capturing and acting on incoming data.